live.
You must go back into the studio, your voice. Lioness ladies, doesn't it? It's struck.
Yeah. She's ready, but she's not. She's ready, but she's not. Be strong like your mama, but not the same. She's only 17, singing about being 17. My daughter, your daughters,
I know.
Still need this.
My daughter rang me today and wants me to say, Mom, I feel I have a lot of work, and I'm saying you be strong. Everybody feels nervous when things are overwhelming, but I like them to call me with those moments of weakness, so you can say, I feel the same sometimes.
You know how she feels. She's 17. She still needs her mum to hold her hand. She's being strong.
Yeah.
Coming back.
And we know that experience, and we know that feeling, and it's good to be vulnerable sometimes, because you can look for help.
And you have to expect help.
Yes.
You know what I'd like to find now is that conscious tune that I played to you yesterday.
Just Google it online.
I didn't know the kind of music I had, you know, Mary.
And you didn't even appreciate it as much now. It all makes.
I loved it before,
but now it speaks to you.
For me to, I'm actually in tune
with what the message.
What it's saying.
Yes.
I wasn't in tune before. I was just playing unsigned.
And it's amazing how artists can create words, and even her probably is too young, but the message she's saying, even though she might have been playing with words and just being clever, sounding wise, sounding inspired, like God was speaking through her, when you look back at it, there was a message there. That's why sometimes we have to listen to the artist.
Yeah.
Sometimes the message is for us rather than even, it's from them to us.
Yeah.
And they're just the messenger.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly what I am. Right now, I'm a messenger. I'm going to bring positive people to the community alongside positive music. It couldn't work any other way. There'd be no point, and I'm not a lover of certain music that's out at the moment, because it's not me. I can feel, as we said earlier, I started from the bottom, now we're here. A lot of us can relate to that, because a lot of us have come from, and we're still climbing. And
as they say, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. And why? One of the sayings, experience the best teacher, has to, it's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Experience the best teacher, so we look up to our wise ones. So however young somebody is, when they've got that experience, they're the master of that experience. So some of the people you're talking to will be young, but they've aged in the experience, mature in the experience.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're role models.
Exactly that.
And in that case, they're like a messenger. They empower. And then, timely, some of the young people can avoid those pitfalls by using their example to walk a higher path without having to go through the pain that those people have. That's why I like your show, because it delivers.
Next, you know, it's real. Like, these people, they've come from a certain place that someone out there is in right now,
and could dig themselves out without tragedy.
And if you need help and support, there's so many women's networks.
So you will be having some lines, some number 1 or 2.
You know, when I do the show, I'll be connect with me, come to my group.
Yes.
You know.
And you give them an email. They can drop you.
Contact me.
Let's see whether we can point you the right direction, or we can.
There's a lot of things that, you know, the workshops and motivational speaking events, and there's so much things that we're doing. We haven't even started. This is like the tip of the iceberg for me. And I thought I had the tip of the iceberg 10 years ago, but I hadn't even touched it then. I think I just chipped like this little corner.
And because your world was smaller then, and you're a smaller person, obviously the iceberg, though it was a tip, looked like they mounted to you. But you're really now.
Yeah. And I've joined some women who are like me.
Yes.
They've got a story like me. They've worked hard like me. They empower me, I empower them. They inspire me, I inspire them. And that's the kind of women that I want around me.
A circle.
Whether it's a 3-people circle, whether it's a 5-people circle, it's an inspirational circle.
And that's what matters.
And yes, we do have bad days.
Well, a few people.
You pick me up. You tell me, I'll pick you up. We don't all stay low together and you know what? No, I'll pick you up. You pick me up. That's what I need. Let's not keep each other down.
And that's why you called it Lioness Ladies.
Yeah.
Strength.
Strength. Strength. We're strong. And when one of us is strong and the other one's weak, the stronger one can build you up.
Like a pack.
Like a pack. You walk in a pack and you've got this group and you know who you can talk to about what, who's going to uplift you about what. That's what we all need. We all need that pack. But in that pack,
we bring different things in for sharing.
But we need to be inspired in that pack. There's no point rolling in a pack and you're all feeding on the same path.
Yes.
You're all just going to stay on that path. Someone has to be bold enough to step
forward,
step back, give you some of it, step away, and then someone else joins. And you come back, then 3 of you join, and then you start building each other up. That's what you need to do.
So what you're planning to do next, as you said, is take this even wider.
Do you know what, for me,
apart from the radio,
there'll be the show.
Yes.
And
you'll be continuing with your Lioness even to
Lioness Ladies is still going to roll.
Yes.
Every 2 months. I've just joined up with Fiona Small, who does Young Mothers Support Network. Together, we're growing a consultancy to go out into the community and deliver workshops.
And that is very, very needed.
Training, working with all different organisations. And then the next step for me is to recreate my clothing line based on the...
Because now you're able to do all of those
now I'm
together.
Able to...
Rather than do one, and do one, and do one, you can now take them all.
I'm able to take them all and move them together.
Because they're part of each other in other ways.
One couldn't work without the other.
One couldn't
work
without the
other.
other.
And I think right now, there's not enough clothing out there that delivers back to the community. Whether it be financially, mentally, spiritually. The clothing.
And that's really what Lioness is.
The clothing will deliver that spiritual mentality of positiveness that we need. If you're wearing it.
And at times even financially have a sponsorship. Depending
on how things work.
But in any way, it's already there to empower and give. It's meant to be a positive angle.
Yeah, that's what it's for. And I do think it will deliver on that, hands down.
Hands down.
Because Lioness is everything I am.
That's what you've been ever since.
Everything you are.
Yeah.
It's everything every woman is.
Strong.
And, strong. But this track is special.
Let's hear it. Tell me how you came across this particular artist.
This track.
Because this is a different artist. You're not playing. This is not our UK homegrown.
No. This track. A couple of weeks ago, I was on the panel talking about leadership in the community with black men in the community, and it was an event to celebrate women put together by black men. Amazing event. The levels, the levels, the connections that I made with the women that were at this event probably blew my mind.
And it's good to see men nurturing women the way it was meant to be, honouring
and we
mother.
need more of that.
Yes.
More of that, less of the negativity and more of the support, because if we have more of the support we can work together, grow together. This track is on some photos were taken and this track was added to the photos, and it's by Conscious Platt, and it's absolutely amazing. Just I played it to you, played it to Fiona. When I'm in my house,
I'm just waiting for the surprise at the end.
So
just roll.
For me, this is
spin it.
Everything a woman could be. And the words are from me to the woman watching this now. Absolutely amazing. From start to finish. What a name.
Don't you know that she's worthy? You know she's worthy. She's
Ready? Many people wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. When I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's in the reach of my arm, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman. Phenomenal.
I love her.
Maya.
Absolutely amazing. Her way of words.
Just the most soothing voice.
Yeah.
Maya.
And she speaks to a lot.
Talk about her relationship with her mother. Her and her mother was abusive. Yet she sang.
Into a room just as cool as you please, and to a man the fellows stand or fall down on their knees. Then they swarm around me, a hive of honeybees. I say, it's the fire in my eye, the flash of my feet, the swing in my weight, the joy in my feet. I'm a woman. Phenomenal.
Something in here.
Draw
the men to her.
Is what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery.
Yeah.
I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I said, it's in the arch of my back, the son
The
of
arch of my back.
the
Yeah.
pride of my breast, the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenally.
Every lady should get this song and play it in the morning.
I'll tell you something. You play this every day.
You'll be empowered.
On the day when you feel down, you go to blackmeninthecommunity.com, you click on this, and you play it.
They have it there.
Play it.
This man are empowering themselves.
Play it, man. I'm telling you, keep climbing. Keep
You need to
trying.
trust the sound of this.
Keep climbing, keep trying, keep going. Absolutely amazing track. I love it to bits. I can't just love it. I absolutely love it.
It's perfect. It really puts Maya Angelou's spiritual. She's a spiritual poet. Like I was just saying, she has a book coming out, Maya Angelou, that was just reviewed in the Sunday Times of a week. Or not this Sunday gone, the other Sunday Times. The book is reviewed right here. It's reviewed in this magazine here, as you can see, in the Sunday Times magazine, or for whenever that was. Let me see, what was the day? April 21st. And it says the mother of Maya Angelou was abusive. She came back home after a night out at 15, and the mother took a key and really smashed into her face. She had a bluey eye tomorrow.
Wow.
But remember, the mother of Maya Angelou was a single mother, and she had to bring up her children. And do you know what Maya Angelou says? My mother was my shield, as you say.
Yeah.
She recognized the best in me and empowered me and encouraged me and strengthened me. And the person who is reviewing it say social services would have been after her mother, yet she sees in that discipline of the love, just like the Michael Jackson father. People, you can see the one side of it as abusive, but sometimes in hard times and tough, dangerous places, parents have to resort to the only means. They may be extra strict.
Yeah, we had extra strict.
Extra strict parents. Well, we were not going around raiding old women or knifing old men. Yeah, you knew that you would get into trouble.
I won't even take us there, but when you got beat, you got beat.
Oh, well, my mother was a teacher, and she would just really go over you.
Some of it was hardcore.
It was excessive, yeah.
But it worked.
That's why you are here.
You know, it worked. You know, so yeah.
So there's a reason the Bible says spare the rod and whatever. Exactly. And you know, actually, it's been legislated that people are allowed to discipline kids within norms, obviously. Not leave them blue and bruised anymore. But you know that lady, what was it, the childminder who won a court case that she smacked a child. And I said, I've seen Diana. People should ask themselves, if Princess Diana can smack, I remember it was Prince William, I was watching that as she lined up with the mothers. You remember that time when she ran? Look at him now, an upright guy, for a reason. You don't have to bruise your child, but you need to keep them in line. And this is what most parents don't know. They let the kids tell them, you can't touch me. Yes, you can touch them. Touch them within norms. Do it sooner or later rather than later.
Not severe.
Not severely, but you know, when they're young, even a little tap makes them.
You have to know boundaries.
Boundaries.
You don't know boundaries from when you're little. Once you get to a certain age,
it's too late, because later, at a certain age, they're 16 feet. Like, look at your young son and mine. They're already 16-foot hunks. Even if you tap them now, they smile because they don't feel it. They've been bruising themselves on the football field and the rugby field. But when it's like a 2-year-old, you just, you know, just a little tap on them. It's not even paining, but they're shocked by the gesture. So what next? What do we have next? So this lady, people can find her, what did you say, consciousplat.com. And that, we encourage everybody to go and buy her track, really. It's beautiful.
We can play...
Minimize that for me. There's another track.
Mum with Saber.
Saber.
Mad Save.
It's like a sword.
It's been from when I started. And he's still there.
Is he still playing music?
This is his new tune.
Ah well. So people should check him out on Facebook,
Yep.
YouTube, Twitter, I'm sure he's there.
Saber, he's there.
He's been grafting and he deserves a push. So buy his tracks.
And today he's given me some love because he sent me a jingle that I didn't even ask for. He's got my back. Happy to see me back on radio. You know
What was this song called again? Closer?
Yeah.
Let's
This
listen.
song's called Closer to My Dreams. And I think it's a perfect song.
And this is theme tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's really what you're
Theme tomorrow
exploring.
is definitely Closer to My Dreams. Let's have a listen.
Okay.
He's a producer as well.
Yeah. Say love. Say no more. Only me, 'cause love I never know. Should I not try? I'm scared of love life, but if my own spread wings, I will not fly. And love is freedom. To give love, I don't need a reason. I was burned back then, but I'm healing. I'm done with all talk that I'm revealing. Treat how I wanna be treated. In God's house, I wait to be seated. If I can learn from a book, then I'll read it. I'm not in the Nile like Egypt. You can see in my face that I'm in a calm place. It just comes naturally. Money or love, blood chase. Keep looking past rain, not in and out of the fast lane. I ride on the rhythm like my heart plays. Sometimes life's like an arcade. I'm saving, sometimes I can't play. From work every day, hard way. Building a pathway. Just wanna leave, never can't say. I can't turn back, I've gone past halfway. And days go past in a fast way. Gone through my life on a dark day. Action, I've never won a parlay. In pain over there, love is always.
Where's the bass again? It's from Brown South East.
It's from Cafe.
Oh, it's lovely. I've seen the name and thought it's very interesting. S-A-B-E-R, like this sword. So you'll be playing this tomorrow?
Definitely. I think this is a tune. This is a tune not just for Sharina. This is a tune for me. This is a tune for you, because you've got to get closer to your dreams. I'm trying to get closer to my dreams, and songs like this just put it in a little nutshell for you.
And give you the focus and remind you.
Yeah.
And it's always a never finished task. Life is and dreams. It's you always.
And it goes round.
So you need to pursue and keep going, because even when you reach a certain goal, you only can lift that bar higher. Yeah, but it's now at a higher level.
I've been on radio before.
But it's now a higher level.
But now, it's just
in spiritually.
what I've got to give now is on a different level to what I had to give.
Authentic.
Definitely, and also I know my own story, so
you're empathizing, not only sympathizing, but empathizing. You feel it, you know it, you breathe it, you've lived it, and then you have exhaled it. Inhaled and exhaled.
Working, dropping the children off, doing this, doing that, running to radio, I was doing 101 things. Now I put my show together properly. I know where it's
You
going.
run a successful network that has won awards.
Exactly.
Recognized.
And having done that work,
Mm-hmm.
I've now taken time. I said, okay, you want to do radio? What are you going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Can't do what everyone else is doing.
Mm.
So I need to bring what I'm doing in the community to the radio.
Mm.
So people can get to know me and see that
Those who can come. Those who can come.
More like
Yes.
me.
Yes. And those who can come. You know, because some men are shy. I know you say men are welcome all the time to Lioness Ladies, because it's always been about empowering. You see, when people have like see a midwife, now men accompany women to the maternity ward.
Yeah.
It's like they should come with the ladies to the Lioness Ladies. Once in a while there's been a man.
Yeah.
But
when
even
we do our celebrations, we bring men and men
yes.
speakers.
Yes.
We're not trying to shy away from men. We're just trying to build up us as females before we let men in.
Yeah.
There's a lot of women that need to build, and to be fair, there's a lot of men that need to build as well.
Yes.
Before they start interacting with females, because it takes a certain person to be ready to come to Lioness Ladies. There's loads of women I've invited, and they say, "Oh, I'm coming, I'm coming." Maybe they're not ready yet. Maybe Lioness Ladies is seen as a different level.
But now people can hear more about it, even on the radio, and know the kind of thing that you're doing, because the radio is just 1 hour, but in Lioness Lady you have more.
Yeah, we have 4, 5, 6 hours.
Yes, and there is other women there, their products, their messages, their workshops, their presentations, more tools for them to actually
to make these steps.
This is now the end result they will be seeing. Somebody who has been empowered and inspired, and in Lioness Ladies they can walk that walk and see actually the other path, the path that other people are walking, see that they are not any dissimilar from these people. There is unity, there's a similarity.
Definitely.
Yeah. Inspire and empower in the community. It's about time, really.
It's needed. No one's really doing it.
Nah.
No one's really doing it.
Because this is all it's about, and this is not about seeking to. It doesn't matter, because a hero can be your average person walking in the street. They don't have to be clothed in
someone who you see on TV.
On TV. Yeah, sometimes those are not even heroes. Those are false heroes.
Of course they are, because a lot of them, what have they done?
They're just false heroes.
TV presenters.
They're glamorous, just for the glamour's sake.
We can all be glamorous.
It's so easy.
But you know, when you peel down certain celebs, it's empty. It's a hollow shell.
When you remove the camera.
Of course.
But there are people out there.
You can peel the clothes. I've still got a story.
Substance.
I could sit here.
The neck.
From the neck down, I've still got a story.
As you notice, I haven't been filming your shoes.
Yeah, you know, there's still a story there. So, for me, this show is to bring inspirational role models to the forefront. Could be someone across the road from you, someone next door. You know, your children's friends, mums, sister, aunt, uncle, dad, uncle, you know, granddad. It's real. Just
like the next door. Like the person you know. You could be sitting right next to a hero. That's what we're saying. Every day.
There's probably people that I speak to
that you don't know the story.
Every day, that they don't know nothing about me. They just know that she's a nice lady.
She's my neighbor. She's my friend.
If they was to read some stuff about me, they'd probably think,
Supermom, like has been said by the mayor. Supermom.
So
example.
We're all here, and now it's time.